everybody, and welcome to today's video, Blind Woman Reviews, and the first Monday of October. By the way, excuse the fan noise because you're watching this in October, but I'm recording this in August, and it is warm. The last few days, we have had a heat wave and everything, so excuse the background noise of the fan, but yeah, that's it. And hopefully you guys can see everything. I'm by the window right now. My curtain is open. So yeah. Anyway, oh, thank you, Bruno Touch. Appreciate it. Anyway, today, shockingly, I am back with a review on Exit Strategy, which is the next book in the Murderbot Diaries series. I'm actually a little surprised how I got there fast, but it's just that I listened to this one as an audiobook because I had issues with the Braille version. So yeah, let's begin. I'm gonna read the description. Murderbot wasn't programmed to care, so its decision to help the only human who ever showed it respect must be a system glitch, right? Having traveled the width of the galaxy to unearth details of its own murderous transgressions, as well as those of the Grey Chris Corporation, Murderbot is heading home to help Dr. Mensa, its former owner, protector, friend, submit evidence that could prevent Grey Chris from destroying more colonists in its never-ending quest for profit. But who's going to believe a security unit gone rogue? And what will become of it when it's caught? Okay, so first I want to say that the audiobook I read that I listened to from Bard pronounces I say security unit, but it pronounces it as sec unit, but I refuse to do that because it just sounds odd. So we're gonna stick to security unit. And Murderbot. So anyway, so this book, I have to admit, I thought it was going to be something else entirely. Last week I mentioned a theory where, if I remember correctly, because it's been a little bit since, in my time, but not in yours, but if I remember correctly, I said that I had a theory that that it would be something along the lines of that she would testify something, but she wouldn't be believed by by everybody because she's a security unit, and then she would have to conquer that. But no, it was a little bit different. It actually turned into something that I can actually believe. I believe it. It was a really interesting novella to read. It was well written as always. Murderbot's point of view was awesome, and we got to see a bunch of the other characters that we saw in the first book, which I thought was even better. Because I loved a lot of those characters, and it was really interesting to see them. So it was great to see these characters again and have them and Murderbot work together because okay, here's a bit of a broad spoiler, very broad. So yeah, the book turned into a rescue mission because our Dr. Mensa was taken hostage by the corporation because Preservation was suing them. And because of that, because originally, okay, I'm going to go into spoilers here because I don't have a way to review this book without going into spoilers. So I am going to go into spoilers. If you do not want to be spoiled, this is a great reason. This is a great time to exit the video, but I am going to go into spoilers now, and I'm going to talk about it. 3, 2, 1, go. So basically, Murderbot was looking for Dr. Mensa. She was trying to, ping her on the feed and everything, but was unable to find her. And unable to do so, she started looking for, her like in the news, and it turns out it's almost like it's basically like she disappeared, almost like in that form, if I remember correctly. And then she finds out after going to like her last location that Dr. Mensah was taken hostage by Grey Chris Corporation and forced Preservation to drop the lawsuit. And due to that, you know, now she's taken hostage, and they were supposed to return her after going through this deal. But now Murderbot goes into this whole rescue mission. They meet again. It's so cute. It's so interesting. And at the end, you know, Mensah kind of apologizes because she wasn't taking Murderbot's thing into consideration, over the fact that she didn't want to stay in one place. She wanted to, you know, to be on her own. She didn't want to be guarded. And after that, you know, she ends up staying in Preservation, and basically she's like, I don't know what I want to do, but I can stay here. I have a place to stay until I decide what I want to do. And that's kind of how it ended. I feel like it ended in pretty good closure. I like the fact that it ended the way it did. It had a great closure. And I mean, of course, the series continues because I have 2 more books to review for Murderbot, and you're going to see them in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But basically, yeah, it's definitely very interesting that this is going to be one of those, it's going to be something that I personally, I'm really happy to be reviewing, and I think it's awesome that I'm going to just, I'm enjoying the series so much that I have no other words to describe this except amazing. I think Martha Wells developed this character so well, and I think the side characters have great roles to play. Everybody seems to have a good role. And I like the way that, you know, our antisocial AI Murderbot here ends up, it describes all of them and just gives us this interesting view of everybody. And I like it, you know, I really like that because it just works out so perfectly. In my opinion, it just works out well. I think it's amazing that this is one of those things that we get to see her like describe these characters, and we get to see her be a part of, and it's just, I don't know, I like all these adventures, and the fact that it's in science fiction is just even better for me. So I loved it. There is no other, I have no other like no other I have no other way to, I guess, describe this series so far. 5 stars. Read this book. It's like 176 pages. It's a short novella. It won't take you too long. And if you listen to it in audio, if you're blind, you can find it in the NLS Bard. And if you're not, you can definitely find it in Audible. And it's probably like, what is it, like 3 hours? I think it was like 3 hours. I read it in one night. And the reason is that I read this at a 2.5. I read this at a 2.5 speed, and I read it quickly. So I'm just saying, if you're interested, yeah, you can find it, and it's an amazing series. And with that, guys, let me know what you think of this book in the comments. Let me know all Murderbot Diaries thoughts. Any requests you have, please comment down below, or check the description for ways to contact me to let me know. Let me know your thoughts on, my video. Give me any thoughts you have in general. Any questions, I'm open to answering. And I, if not sooner, will see you next week with another video, and I will be coming back next week with a review on A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. I'm actually so happy that I can finally review this because, yeah, I'm happy for that. I'm very happy that I finally get to review this. So I will be back with that. And subscribe if you're interested in more content. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and follow my social media for updates. Mainly a bunch of writing updates. And I will see you next time. Bye.